Unionville High School Marching Band under the direction of Chief Scott.
Good evening, football fans. Mikey Dunn here, joined by Carl Rudman. It is the 3CTV Live Chessmont Game of the Week on chessmontfootball.com. Tonight we got a matchup between two bitter rivals. It's the Unionville Indians playing host to the Rustin Golden Knights here at Unionville High School Stadium. And Carl, these are two teams that are known for being at the top of the Chessmont American Division, but they really struggled this year. Rustin 0-3, Unionville at 1-2. Unionville still coached by Pat Clark. It's the team that won the division last year. They also won the league in 2007 and 2012. They returned a lot of players on defense. Then three of their offensive linemen, they're missing some of their skill position players. They lost to the season opener at home to Springford 33-3. Then lost at Academy Park 22-18. They were able to get a win over a stronger than usual Abergrove team 20-0 last week, but they stand at 1-2. Now Carl, Rustin 0-3. We saw them in week 1 on 3CTVLive.com. Chessmont of the Week. Tell us a little bit about the Golden Knights.
Yeah, Rustin has struggled this year under Mike St. Clair. Their offense hasn't been able to get on track. They're 0-3. Losing to Garnet Valley, Henderson, and Westchester East. So this is their first time in school history that they're 0-3. So they're hoping to get back on track here in our conference game.
Yeah, Ty Pringle is still their best player, but we've not seen the numbers we're used to for him. But Unionville is going to get the opening kick. They're going to start off with the ball. Shorter kick. Good return. Down at the looks like 30. Looks like 35.
Pat Regester on the tackle.
That was a great run by Jack Adams there, their leading running back, who had 91 yards rushing last week. So
this is pretty good that likes to run the ball. You see Adams a lot. Quarterback, they got Alex Cordone. And at wide receiver, hopefully get this right the first time, Joe
Subalaga. Yes.
Subalaga. There we
got it.
I mentioned his name tonight a couple times, I'm sure. High formation. The handoff goes to the right side.
Jack Adams on the carry. Second down.
If you have to step away from him and you come back and you say, hey, I just heard Jack Adams' name a moment ago, you're going to hear his name a lot tonight.
Yes. He had 19 carries last week for 91 yards, so they do like to use a lot of different backs, but he's definitely the primary back.
And he had a 37-yard touchdown run last week. It's I formation again. Ground and pound offense. And up goes to the middle for a first down. There he goes again, Jack Adams. And for Rustin's sake, if things are going the way they want, we're going to be saying Ty Pringle's name a lot tonight. It might be a battle of running backs, which we've seen time and time again whenever we come to Unionville. So it's 1st and 10 on their own 47, 11 away to go here in this first quarter. Shotgun formation. They're dropping back the pass. That pass is completed to a wide open receiver in the middle of the field. Still going. And that's Jack Adams.
Jack Adams, wide open, great pass, great execution on that play, and they have a first down at the 26-yard line.
You know, we've talked about it a couple of times this year where it's one special player at least per team, and that's a player that you just got to get the ball in their hands, and Unionville knows they have a special player in Jack Adams, and he's the only person who's really seen any of the ball. I formation. Expected probably another carry to Adams. And it is. This time met with some good resistance by the Golden Knight defense. And what's important for this is, number one, even though it's not as hot out, you still can wear down a defense early on with carries.
Yeah, even though they stopped them pretty well, still got 4 yards on that play. So actually says 2 on there, but it looked like more than that.
Yeah, our angle in the press box is a little different than some of the other stadiums.
Yes.
So forgive us if our initial call is more of a guesstimation, but we will make sure we get you the right call. 2nd and 7 now. They've changed it to 2nd and 7. There is a flag. Now, unlike downtown where we've been the last 2 weeks, there is no play clock here at Unionville High School Stadium. So back the offense up 5 yards. It is delay of game. I don't know what the cost is, but I kind of feel like it's worth the investment of getting a play clock at every high school stadium.
Yeah, I think it would help the teams, the quarterbacks especially.
Because then also the refs are looking down. There's a ref that's going to be looking at his watch, looking at that clock. Might not be paying attention to something else.
Right.
Toss play to Adams. Got some room to the outside. He gets back to the line of scrimmage and maybe another yard. Going to call that a gain of 6 on the play.
Yes, the running back, defensive back, Brendan Frazier makes a nice tackle on that play.
Yeah, Frazier, a strong backup running back for the Golden Knights. And when they get on offense, we'll talk a little bit more in depth about this, of what we saw in that Week 1 loss to Garnet Valley. But they had some issues with keeping running backs on the field in that game. But right now it's the Unionville offense with a 3rd and 9. Shotgun formation. Rolling out the pass is Gorgon. As he switched his field. You know, he's wearing number 15. That pass is complete. Going to be short of the first down. That's Zubalaga. Ah. That had to be a Z name. But we're number 15. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was that not Tim Tebow's number?
Yes.
With the little Tebow-ish there, run to one side of the field, kind of turning awkwardly. But hey, made the play.
Yeah, but actually, very nice play by the quarterback.
Actually gave him the spot. I thought he was a yard short. The other gentleman in the press box did as well. But hey, all that matters is what the men in the zebra outfit say. 1st and 10 from the Rustin 16. Adams with the carry again. As it's been the Jack Adams show here on this first drive.
Very well conceived drive so far. Mikey running, couple passes, good blocking by the offensive line. Except for that one penalty, it's been almost a perfect drive so far.
And they pick up 4 there. We always say pick up 4 yards of carry. That's going to be the key to success. 2nd and 6 from the 12. Man in motion is Adams. And they do give him the ball on the, looked like it was a zone read play.
Adams on the carry.
I think the quarterback may be able to pick up more yardage on that play if he held it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think Adams might have 10 or 12 carries his first drive. Very nice night here, a lot cooler than some of the games we've seen this season where we saw Rustin in the opening game. It was a scorcher. Last week at Downingtown, it was about 93 degrees out. So it's still a little warmer than usual weather, but it's a nice night. 3rd and 3 from the 9. Flag on the play. Definitely saw some motion that looked like there. And the offense is moving backwards. Now they call the offsides. I don't know why they started moving back.
Rustin in defense, 5-yard penalty, and that's a Unionville first down.
1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Yeah, if this drive ends with anything other than a touchdown, Unionville has to be disappointed.
Yeah,
They've dominated.
Absolutely. Haven't really been stopped yet.
And based on the work he's done in this drive, I feel like Adams deserves a chance to put it in here. First and goal from the 5. Adams with the carry up the middle. Nice hit. He kind of got bent back a little bit there. I think it was Brendan Frazier with the tackle again. It's a nice hit. He looked like he might get in there kind of easily.
2nd and goal.
A little help from Malik Darnell, but Brendan Frazier and them two made good stop on him because it looked like he might get in.
2nd and goal from the 2. Unionville trying to take the 7-0 lead on their opening drive of the game. Hand off to Adams. Gonna have to see what they say. Actually, I never like the plays like this where they have to run in because the player can get pushed back or move forward so much before they actually get in there. They ruled that he is short. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal. Yeah, there's maybe an inch or 2 short. So in this situation, I always say I like to do the quarterback sneak. Or do you give it to Adams? Adams was doing great all drive, but now he's struggling a little bit to put it in.
Right. I guess they'll give it to Adams. Let's see. Except he's not set up as a running back. It is a quarterback sneak.
Keeper. The running back was pushing him in towards the end zone. They haven't ruled him in yet, but I mean I thought he had it, but they still haven't ruled it. And if it's this late, they're going to say he's not in. They ruled him short.
Ball is short, and it's 4th and goal.
That's one of those ones you almost have to call it as soon as you say it. And since they couldn't physically see the ball in, they rolled him short. So
yeah,
4th and goal, still about an inch away.
I thought he got some movement on that play, didn't you?
He got some movement. He was pushed by the running back to go forward a little bit. It was not Adams at running back. So I don't know if you only need an inch to go, how you don't get in, but so they're going for it on 4th and goal. It's a toss play. And he is ruled in for a touchdown. I almost wasn't sure if he got in, but it's a touchdown. Jack Adams, gutsy call by Pat Clark to do the toss play. Needed to cover more ground than just that inch, but he gets in. I think it was the 2nd effort because he was initially hit short. Either way, it's an Indian touchdown on a drive that took up a lot of time. There was only 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 1st quarter.
Pretty good goal line defense there, and it almost stopped them. It would have been a big stop.
And to kick the extra point is Matthew Mainwaring. Extra point is up and good. It is 7-0. Unionville with the lead over Rustin. And we'll be back after this word from the D'Ambrosio Auto Group.
Now till Monday, #1 Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown during the Jeep Celebration event and Ram Power Days. Get new Jeeps for as low as $99 a month. New Rams as low as $139 per month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Our goal is 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. If you want more for less, you gotta see Jeff. Click GoJeffAuto.com for more savings, more selection, more for your trade. It's so easy at Jeff's.
You'll love our deals, I guarantee.
#1 Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown.
We're back at Unionville High School as the Unionville Indians lead the Rustin Golden Knights 7-0, scoring on the opening drive of the game. And it was a drive that was a lot of plays, a lot of yards, kept the Rustin defense on the field for a long time. We might see some of the effects of that after the a little later on in the game. So the Golden Knight offense looking forward to finally getting the ball. We were talking with some people in the press box during that commercial break, and we were kind of on agreement. We didn't think that they actually got in on that touchdown, but we thought they were in on the play before, so it was almost kind of like a makeup call.
Exactly.
You don't like that he has a makeup calls, but you also want to see the team get rewarded when it looked like they scored. Kickoff down to the 5-yard line, and still going up the field. Can the kicker stop him? No, but finally some Indians are able to get the tackle. Great return by Pat Register. We gotten a little spoiled by seeing Darrington the last week with Biscardi kicking touchbacks all the time. The kickoff is one of my favorite parts of the game. I love seeing a good kickoff return. There's been some talk in the NFL lately of maybe do they try and get rid of the kickoff because add making the touchback go to the 25 now. Teams trying to get around that. Man in motion. Oh, it's a false start by Rustin. Number 64 jumped early. I mean, he was up and running before that ball was even snapped.
Yeah, not a good start for Rustin here. They got great field position at their Unionville 32-yard line.
Looks like Rudy Raschuti. The reason I know that name was there was a Rashuti at running back for Downingtown when I was younger.
So once again, get to that Flapjack fundraising breakfast at Applebee's. $7 per person. Kids under 10 and seniors only.
Rustin get the great return, but penalties hurt them in the first game of the season, as seen on the Chestmont Game of the Week on ChestmontFootball.com. In that game, in the third quarter, it seemed like almost every play their running back went down with cramping issues. Handoff up the middle. Gain of 4.
That was Zach Moses with the carry.
Rustin struggled with penalties that game. They struggled with injuries. It was not the Rustin we're used to. And again, they're 0-3. I don't remember the last time they lost to both Westchester teams. 2nd and 11. Good news for them. They're on the 33 at Unionville. Little trickeration on that play as the carry goes to Frazier. Nice fake there. We've seen it with Downingtown, a lot of little pre-snap movement. That's going to be enough for a Rustin first down.
Good execution on that play. Nice fake, and you had plenty of room on the outside to get the first down. I haven't seen Ty Pringle out then on the first drive. I wonder if he's injured tonight.
Yeah, he's pretty much their best player. I don't think they'd like to keep him out if they could help it. Man in motion. Another man in motion. Handoff goes on the almost a jet sweep. As it's Nick Benoit with the carry. Another first down for the Golden Knights. As they are now in a goal-to-go situation. 1st and goal. Caught the 8.5.
So they've been able to run outside on both sides of the line of scrimmage. So obviously that seems to be working.
I expect to see a lot of running plays. Handoff up the middle. Carry goes to Kevin Sweeney. Second and goal from the 5.
That's the 4th guy now that's carried the ball for them in this drive.
And we saw Jack Adams being the man for Unionville. Rustin going with the 3-headed monster. Whatever works for you. If they get the ball in the end zone and tie this game up, Coach Mike Sinclair is going to be happy. Man in motion. And again, another man in motion. The carry goes to Frazier. Cuts it to the outside. Flag on the play. I feel like that's going to come back. It's in the area of offensive holding.
Yeah.
They talked this one over. I want to tell you about our friends at Chester County Transmission. That's right, Chester County Transmission is Chester County's auto repair pros for all your auto needs. They're family owned, and Chester County Transmissions pledges to all their customers, we will repair your transmission using the most cost-effective repair methods available. It's not hard to see why they've been trusted since 1980. They're located at 2343 East Lincoln Highway in Coatesville and can be reached at 610-384-2879, or you can go to ChesterCountyTransmissions.com and get a repair quote 24/7. That's Chester County Transmission for all your auto repair needs. They're still talking over what occurred. I want to tell you about a fundraiser that's coming up on Saturday, September 24th, to benefit Metzler's Gymnastics. That's right, it's a car wash at the Exxon station, the intersection of Route 340 and Business 30, Saturday the 24th from 10 to 3. So get your car washed, help out great local business. So they're still talking this over. I know it's important to get the call right, but I don't know if Coach Sinclair is just wanting to get clarification or if they're not explaining it properly or what, but...
They blew a whistle in the middle of the play. Somebody blew a whistle right in the middle of the play.
Yeah, as we're discussing with the people in the press box, we thought we heard a whistle early, and I didn't know why, but it is a penalty. But that whistle was awkward. maybe that was part of the reason why maybe they're trying to say that's why they held, because they didn't want the player going after their running back when they thought the play was over. I don't know. But strange. We'll leave it as strange. So 2nd and goal from the 15, as we're still having a conversation with the officials. I think we might finally have a resolution. But Coach Sinclair is still on the field. All right, I think we're ready for action again. We had the quick first drive, or not quick, but the clock running pretty much nonstop on that drive by Unionville. Rustin wanted to slow things down a little bit. We've had games here delayed by lightning before. Toss play. That carry goes to Frazier. That is a play that I've never been a fan of. The toss play to the short side of the field.
Well, they were certainly ready for it.
I don't like it because your back is starting, far enough back as it is. It's a toss play to him, so he has to make up extra ground. So it gives the defense more time to get ready to get, to try and get to the ball carrier. And it's the short side of the field, too. He has less room to move. You do it to the side of the field that has all that space, your back has more options. There's less bodies in the way.
He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
3rd and goal from the 15. Rustin with the great return. Then a penalty, and then they made up for that. That pass is incomplete. Getting thrown down was Tim Durant. As a little bit of a strong hit. Could have possibly been roughing the passer, but I think good no call.
One of their better linebackers, Trevor Gardner, made that hit on the quarterback.
If you saw the piece we had with Coach Pat Clark on 3CCV Live's Facebook page, he talked about the strength they have at linebackers. That kick is up, and it is no good. So after the great return, Rustin is unable to capitalize. It's still a 7-0 Unionville lead. And we'll be right back after this word from Miller's Insurance.
Chester County's most trusted insurance agency. Whether it's for your automobile or your home, a life insurance policy, or coverage for your business. Since 1975, Miller's Insurance Agency has been protecting homes, property, people, and businesses throughout Chester County. Miller's guides you every step of the way, providing the best options, getting you the right policy that works best for you. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Insurance Agency. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
We're back at Unionville High School. Carry up the middle by who else but Jack Adams. Pick up of 4. He's nothing if not consistent until they got into the goal-to-go situation. That's when the defense almost got the stop. We said Rustin is 0-3 for the first time in their history. Part of the reason why they've struggled this year is turnovers and penalties. Dropping back to pass to Gorgone. Then he looked to run. He had a man open. Oh, and the pass is dropped.
I believe it was Jack Adams again.
It was.
Yes.
He had J.T. Hauer open, but that was when he brought the ball down looking like he was going to run. But then he saw there was nowhere to run, switched it back to the other side of the field, found Adams open. He was unable to make the play, but 3rd and 6, still a manageable down and distance.
Yeah, that was a nice scramble by him to get open, and he hit his receiver and he just dropped it.
The throw was a little lower, but still the play you got to make.
Play.
Gorgone drops back the pass. Kid is quite a runner. Pass is incomplete. It wasn't too far away from the intended target. That pass was intended for Brad Tolan, the 5'11" senior tight end. I don't know if Tolan was expecting the ball to be where it was, because he maybe could have put forth a little bit more of an effort to get that there. I don't know if he was expecting the ball, but with the quarterback like Gorgone, he keeps the plays alive. He's quite a runner.
This is my first time seeing Gorgon, and last week 6 for 9 for 73 yards. He seems to have some talent. So
got a bit of an arm, but also has got some legs that can avoid the pressure. Unionville's going to have to punt. Low snap. Should be good field position again for Rustin. As they catch the punt at the 50. And they're going to start with the ball on the 41 of Unionville. Great field position again for the Golden Knights. Will they capitalize this time as they missed a field goal on their opening drive?
it was a good run back by Pat Register.
The Chestnut Game of the Week also brought to you by Beaver Creek Tavern. That's right, you've heard us talk about it for years. The best burgers in Chester County, including that delicious bison burger. But they also got live bands on Saturday nights. You can call over there, book a room for your own private event. We're looking at 1350 Bondsville Road in Thorndale. They got full menu available all day. It's classic American fare. They got vegan options, gluten-free menu options on the menu as well. It's Beaver Creek Tavern.
The yard markers weren't moved up. That's why the stoppage here.
Hey, gave us a little bit of extra time to talk about our friends at Beaver Creek Tavern.
Yes. That was planned.
Now, what I find interesting here is they had that extra delay because of the chains not being moved, but now they've decided to huddle up again to make extra sure they have a play that they like. Band in motion, as we saw so much on that first drive.
Here's your favorite play again.
Goes to Frazier. And Unionville's already used to that play, I think, because it's no gain on the play.
Not a lot of imagination on that play. They've run that now a couple times. First time it worked, but I think they figured that out now. They're going to do something different.
I mean, if you run a play and it works literally every time, okay, keep running it. But now we're going to see what Coach Sinclair and his offensive coordinator can dial up to get things going. As that pass is intended and incomplete. Pass was intended for Colin Hurley. Well defensed there by Unionville.
JT Howard made the stop on that play.
And you saw before that play, you saw the receiver hitting his helmet, basically calling, hey, I got single coverage here, which is why they went right to the fade route. You see that in the pros, so
yes.
It's impressive to see them do that here. But, again, great job by Howard in coverage. We saw, I know for sure I saw Des Bryant do that last week.
Yes, and I don't think the receiver, compared to Brandon Marshall of the Jets there, probably would have come down with that.
Dropping back the pass again. This time, pass is complete to Brendan Frazier. Durant's got a decent arm. It's just inconsistent.
Yes.
Score update for you is Coatesville is leading Westchester Henderson 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. And that's the score here right now. It's 7-0. Unionville with the lead over Rustin. Rustin has to punt with 29 seconds to go. Ball's punted inside the 10. There's some contact almost as soon as he touched the ball, but nice job by the return man. Picking up a couple yards. Adams, of course.
Yes, he broke about 3 tackles.
You know, Carl, a lot of these athletes are looking ready to go to college soon. You know, college can open doors to the life that you've been dreaming about. But how do you get there? Well, college101.us have the tools to help you out. Whether it's finding the school that's right for you, finding out how to apply to that school, or getting assistance with financial aid, they can help. They also have stories from current and former students on how to maximize your college experience. Go to college101.us now. Well, not now, of course, after our fine broadcast here on chestnutfootball.com. Oh, great job on the carry by Adams. Excuse me, Gorgon. Force to have it.
Yes.
Well, we said that he's shown the ability to avoid the pressure. He's shown he's got the good speed. I believe that's going to be the final play of the first quarter as there's 5 seconds left on the clock and Unionville's content to walk to the sideline. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. It's the Unionville Indians, the home team, leading 7-0 over Rustin. We'll be right back after this word from 3ctvlive.com.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3ctvlive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3ctvlive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3ctvlive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
So we're back at Unionville High School. Rustin's had great field position their first 2 drives, but they haven't been able to do anything. They had penalties hurt them on that first drive. They missed a field goal. That second drive, they just didn't have anything going. They got to do something. They can't complain about the special teams aspect of the game, except from the missed field goal. Unionville, they've been content to give Adams the ball, and why not? Unionville may be 1-2, but they played 2 very tough opponents in their first 2 games, losing to Springford 33-3, and losing at Academy Park 22-18. In the loss to Springford, they had 3 turnovers in the third quarter. In the loss at Academy Park, they forced 3 turnovers in that game. So there's a lot of ball switching hands in their game so far this season. So the Golden Knights are going to have to be open for some opportunities to get the ball, but also have to make sure they're holding on to it themselves. That carry goes up the middle. Jack Adams. If you can get a big gain on first down, that just opens you up for so many other possibilities on second and third down. He gained 7. So now on 2nd and 3, you can go for a deep pass play if you'd like. You can just do a running play to try and get the first down. There's so many options. You could try play action pass. That's what a big first down run does for you. Handoff goes to Adams. Still keeping his legs going. I think he's got enough for the first down. He looked like he was going to be stopped for a gain of 1. Instead, looks like a first down. It's going to depend on the spot. And it is a first down.
Great job by Adams on that play. Just kept pushing. He has nowhere to go, and he just pushed it for the 3 yards to get the first down.
Hey, Carl, if you're Rustin, you know Adams has been getting the ball. You had all those players there to try and make the tackle. What can you do to stop a player like that?
Yeah, it's pretty tough, but they've got to be able to tackle better, don't you think?
Toss play to Adams.
Like that.
Nice job there. If you can get a hold of the player's legs, because a lot of the time when you see a player fight for extra yards, they just keep their legs going. They keep driving. If you can get the legs, you don't want to go for the hard hit at the legs, but if you can grab tight to the legs, and then somebody else maybe can come in and help you. Now the problem there is the risk of injury, but I formation, 2nd and 10. Adams gets the carry again. Gets up just past the 40.
So when you have a back like Adams, it's really helps your football team control the ball, the clock, and everything.
We saw last night in the Jets game, Matt Forte, 30 carries. But they also had 2 very good receivers in that game, but it shows you the running game can help the passing game, the passing game can help the running game. It's just a multitude of opportunities for this offense. Toss play to the short side of the field. Again, does not work. Talked about it when Rustin did it. You give your back less room to run.
Dante Graham on that play. And There was no room.
Even if it went to Adams, I don't think he's getting the first down there.
Not on that play, no.
4th and 8. So Rustin's defense, I mean, although Adams has had some nice carries, they've done a great job. They're only down 7-0. Good punt. Fair catch called for the Rustin Golden Knights. Going to try to tie this ball game up as they're going to start the drive on their own 28-yard line. Can they make the adjustments they need on offense to score? Well, if you need to get some adjustments on your body, maybe you tweaked your back, maybe you were thinking, hey, it's so nice to let me do some yard work, you injured yourself, you might need to go see a chiropractor, and there's none better than Dr. Mario Spada. That's right, Dr. Mario Spada, been recognized nationally for his work as a chiropractor. He's located at 305 East Lancaster Avenue in Downingtown. You can go visit him at www.downingtownchiro.com or call 610-269-7662 and schedule an appointment today. Good first down play for Rustin. That's what they really need to do, is just put together a bunch of positive yardage plays in a row.
Michael Covert had the carry on that play.
It was only a gain of 3, but considering the fact that they were going backwards their last drive, positive yards is positive yards. Another run by the Golden Knights. They put themselves in a 3rd and manageable, 3rd and short. It's actually spot them only a yard short, 3rd and 1. This 3-headed monster of Frazier and Moses. Frazier with the carry and the first down.
Frazier with the carry for a Rustin first down.
It's really important that they got a first down because their defense, although they've done well on the last 2 drives, they've been out there a lot tonight.
Yeah, you get tired. You need to get some first downs. That was a good execution on an off-tackle run by Brandon Frazier.
And this time busting a big run is Frazier. He's into Indian territory. Tackled at the 36-yard line. He saw a hole, hit the hole hard, and then just kept his legs going to fight for an extra yard or 2 at the end. I think it's safe to say Pringle's not playing tonight.
Yes. If Frazier can keep running like he has on those last 2 plays, that bodes well for Rustin.
Handoff goes to Nick Benoit. I said earlier when I was mentioning the 3-headed monster, it was Moses, Frazier, and Benoit. Gain of 2 on the play. So it's a gain of 1. I don't know why they're putting it as a gain of 2. Semantics. 6:35 to go here in the first half. Rustin calls a timeout. You want to make sure you get the correct play call in. It might only be 7-0, but just for confidence-wise, you want to get points on the board.
It's a big drive for Rustin here as they like to get on the board, get this game tied up.
One name that we've not said tonight, but he can come up with the play is Nick Petchin, the junior tight end. But they're just trying to do whatever they can to tie this game up. Folks, go on to Facebook and like us as 3C TV Live. Also follow us on Instagram under 3C TV Live, and of course follow us on Twitter at ChessmontFB. Duran under center. Toss play to the outside. That's Frazier. That's got to be a late hit. They were holding on to him and it was fine, but then the other defensive player came in and kind of pushed him a little bit, and that's what made it a late hit. And 2 refs threw the flag.
Yes, that's absolutely correct. I was watching it, and you described it perfectly there.
If you're already in the process of making the tackle while you're inbounds, they're not going to call it. The first player was already holding on. That second guy did help him go out of bounds a little bit, but there's no reason to do that push. That's going to get called at high school, college, and in the pros.
Again, a nice run by Brendan Fraser has been a key cog in this drive. He's gained most of the yardage. As
the drive that the Golden Knights have their worst field position on, it's been their best drive. They had a 1st and 10 from the 12. Now, what's been their problem in a game and a half we've seen for them is when they get in this area, they've been committing penalties. Nice job by the Indian defense. Limiting Sweeney to a gain of 1. Only in high school football do you see 4 different running backs touch the ball in the first half.
Yeah.
That's his second carry, I want to say. .550 to go here in the first half. Unionville with a 7-0 lead. They're looking to get to 500 on the year. Rustin trying to get their first win. Frazier with the carry.
Frazier on the carry.
I mean, Unionville has got to be thinking they're saying, didn't we see this play already 2 or 3 times tonight? Are they expecting it to trick us still? This is when you might want to try the play action pass, or one of those times you put Frazier in motion, maybe try and hit him on a screen. 3rd and 9 from the 11. So if they don't get into the end zone, Rustin can still get a first down. Durant under center, man in motion. Oh, and he fumbles the snap. Gonna see who has the ball, and it's Unionville football. We said this is where they've struggled, is when they get actually in scoring range. And that's got to drive Coach Sinclair crazy. The best drive they've had all night. They weren't getting penalties. And then the quarterback drops the ball after taking the snap. Very disappointing if you're a Rustin fan. And the defense needs to come up with another stop. Will be big if they can get a 3 and out here. Get the offense right back on the field. You know Durant's going to want to make up for what just happened. High formation.
He's too high. He's running too high. He's running too high.
Gain of only 1 on the play. As Adams not been able to find as much running room as on that first drive.
Rustin's defense starting to tighten it down now.
As Adams comes off the field for a breather.
I like to see Gargone try some passes. I like the way he moves around in that pocket. He could find somebody open with his mobility.
She's another Schilling coming off for the breather. Shotgun formation. And that's a miscommunication there, as the wide receiver never turned around for the ball. Gargone just threw it right away. Somebody didn't know what the play call was.
Right.
And that could have been disastrous.
Clearly a missed call there. The wide receiver not in sync at all there.
The only thing that really worked out for Gargone there was, since there wasn't a receiver in the area, there was not a defensive player in the area either. There's a defender within a yard of that play. That's going back to the house for a touchdown. 3rd and 9 from the 13. We said Rustin would love to get a 3 and out here. They're 1 play away from doing so. As it's the Wildcat, as Zubalaga takes it. Interesting play call there. They were just trying something different, maybe try and catch him off guard. And Rustin's defense answered the call. They get the 3 and out.
Tell McShane he got to run, Tommy. Tell McShane he got to get to the ball.
Register is back to return it. He's staying in back around his own 45. Low snap, flag on the play. Actually, a strong punt. Gonna have to see what the flag is. Illegal procedure on the offense, so Rustin looks to get even better field position. They got plenty of time to score. They have 2 timeouts. There's 3:36 left on the clock. We've seen steady improvement every drive by Rustin. They just haven't been able to punch it in. Penalties have cost them, turnovers. That wasn't even anything Unionville did on that last drive. It was just dropping the snap.
Right.
Good punt again. The ball pounced backwards, then started rolling forward again. But Rustin's going to be starting with the ball in positive territory after this word from the D'Ambrosio Auto Group.
Now till Monday, number 1 Jeff D'Ambrosio destination Downingtown during the Jeep Celebration event and Ram Power Days. Get new Jeeps for as low as $99 a month. New Rams as low as $139 per month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Our goal is 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. If you want more for less, you gotta see Jeff. Click GoJeffAuto.com for more savings, more selection, more for your trade. It's so easy at Jeff's.
You'll love our deals, I guarantee it.
Number 1 Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group destination Downingtown.
We're back at Unionville Stadium as that's Nick Benoit with the nice run. We hear the Unionville student section making some noise, trying to cheer on their boys. As there's a player down for Rustin. It's going to be an official's timeout, so we're going to take this chance to hear from our friends at Miller's Insurance.
She's the most important thing in our lives.
Are we doing enough to provide for her?
Protect your family for today and a lifetime of tomorrows. Life insurance from Miller's Insurance Agency, serving our Chester County community since 1975 and a partner with Erie Insurance. Above all, in service. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Life Insurance. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
As we're back at Unionville High School. These are 2 teams that are used to being at the top of the division. We thought coming into this year it was going to be between Rustin and Great Valley for winning the division title. Unionville always a team that you say, hey, they have a chance, even though they were missing a lot of skill players from last year. But these teams find themselves in an unusual position. Rustin at 0-3, Unionville at 1-2. But we got a good ball game tonight, competitive. As that's going to be a first down for the Golden Knights. We talked about it. Unionville played 2 really strong teams. Even Amagrove is better this year. So their 1-2 might be just indicative of the tough schedule they've played. Rustin, they really have struggled this year, but Henderson is a lot better team this year than people expected. Garnet Valley is perennial playoff team. The loss to Westchester East that they were probably maybe a little bit surprised by, but they're still in this game. Down 7, 2:25 to go. 1st and 10 from the 38. Dropping back the passes to Rand. It's a screen pass. And plenty of room to run as Benoit. He goes for the first down. Great play call. I think our listeners have heard me describe it each week now, but for those of you that have not heard, the way to perfectly execute a screen pass is if you're the offensive line, you chip the defensive line a little bit, the pressure, just to give your quarterback an extra second. You let the pressure come to the quarterback. He just floats the ball over to the running back, and you've got room to run, and that's exactly what happened there. 1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line. Can Rustin finally put some points on the board? Not if the Indian defense has anything to say about that. Great job on the tackle there.
They just need to put things together. Just a beautiful play on that screen pass, and then they lose 5 yards on that run play that just didn't work from the very start.
Yeah, one of the captains of this team, Matt Dolphin, with the tackle. 2nd and 15, ball on the 25. They had all that positive momentum going. Hate to see them lose 5 yards, but blitz is coming. pass is incomplete, intended for Brandon Frazier, as all Durant really did there was, I see I have a player, let me just try and get it near him.
Yeah.
Great job, the Unionville defense, the last 2 plays.
It could have been a turnover waiting to happen there.
This is where Rustin's gotten themselves in trouble. They're not quite in the red zone yet, but they were actually in the red zone. They were on the ball on the 20. First down, they lose 5 yards. Second down, almost turned the ball over. Now they're in a 3rd and 15. NFL teams don't like to be in 3rd and 15, so at high school the playbook was even more limited. Ball comes out. It was a counter play. Coach Sinclair just has to be beside himself with his team's inability to just put the ball in the end zone to come up big when you need to. As it is Unionville football, 2nd turnover in a row for the Golden Knights. And for anybody in Chestmont area saying, how is Unionville 0-3? We're seeing why tonight. The defense.
Rustin.
Sorry, Rustin, correct.
Yeah.
Rustin has had great field position all night. The one drive where they're actually backed up in their own territory, they had a nice drive, ended by a turnover. We see this drive. They get the ball 1st and 10 from the 20. They lose 5 yards. They almost throw an interception, and then they fumble again. It's still a 7-0 ball game. They're still very much in this. The way their defense has played since that first drive. Flag on the play. I want to say that's delay game based on who threw that flag, and it is. When you see the official down the field throwing a flag before the snap, it's delay game 95% of the time. 1:27 to go. Unionville's got to be content just to go in with the lead.
I would think so. I don't think they're going to do anything crazy here. Probably just run the football with Adams.
Unless he's able to bust a big run. I formation. And they are going down the field.
There he's going for it.
Incomplete. Pass was intended for Brody McShane. I'm curious to see if it's going to be offensive interference or defensive interference. I think it's offensive.
I think it's offense also.
It was well covered.
I do like that play by Unionville to take the chance there. You throw it up and maybe your guy comes down with it and you know.
Yeah, the only problem with that play was it was well covered. I like them trying to catch him off guard. They weren't able to do so. You have 1st down and 25. You run the ball here. You try to eat up some clock. You see if Unionville is going to call their timeout. I see Rustin's going to call their timeouts.
Right.
They already used the timeout, though. So the ref's trying to get something situated. Looks like they figured out whatever was wrong. Shotgun formation. Gorgon. See, it's the Wildcat. Zubalaga. It's the 2nd time tonight they've done that formation. Rustin doesn't look like they're wanting to call a timeout. We're down to 1 minute left here in the first half. You're watching the 3C TV Live Chestmont Game of the Week on ChestmontFootball.com. And Zubalaga is still in a quarterback. Handoff goes for minimal gain. As it's Dante Graham with the carry. Now Rustin calls the timeout. Well, they have one more timeout left. So if they get a stop here on 3rd down, they call that timeout, they'll get the ball back, leave themselves with maybe around 30 seconds or so. Did Gorgon get hurt, or are they just trying to change it up? He did take a few hits so far in this half, but
I'm looking for him on the sidelines.
This is traditionally a matchup between teams that are competing for the division. Right now it's between teams trying to get to 500 and a team looking to get their first win. Do you think that changed how they practiced this week because the stakes weren't as high as usual? Or maybe even higher since they're trying to still stay in the playoff race?
Right, because it's still their first conference game, so it's really important.
And I know there wasn't much room to run there, but Graham runs up the middle and just busted the outside right away, and then he basically hopped backwards and then was able to get back to where he initially was. So all that play did was waste a couple of seconds. Rustin's going to get the ball back. They call their final timeout of the first half.
I think they try to look for a block here, maybe. Go for the block.
That looks exactly what I think they might do.
Yeah.
As they're getting to talking to from Coach Sinclair, they're going to go over what they need to do here. And what you need to do if you're having issues with your car, visit Chester County Transmission. That's right, Chester County Transmission is Chester County's auto repair pros for all your auto needs. They're family owned, and Chester County Transmission pledges to all their customers that we will repair your transmission using the most cost-effective repair methods available. It's not hard to see why they've been trusted since 1980. They're located at 2343 East Lincoln Highway in Coatesville and can be reached at 610-384-2879, or you can go to chestercountytransmissions.com and get a repair quote 24/7. That's Chester County Transmission for all your auto repair needs. Good snap as they do go for the block. There's no one back for the return, and it takes a great bounce for Unionville. As the play is finally blown dead with 26.4 seconds left in the first half. They took the risk of going for the block, and they got Unionville got a great bounce. Barnabas Westchester is a group that exists to help people that are involved in some sort of career transition. Whether you're unemployed, underemployed, returning to the workplace after a long absence, or maybe just thinking about switching careers, they're here to help you. Barnabas Westchester meets in the community room of Providence Church, located at 430 Hammond Avenue in Westchester, every Monday from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. All are welcome to attend. For more information, go to barnabaswc.org or email info@barnabas.org.
They're just run a play and stop the clock to end the half there.
Yep. They knew that they weren't able to get the field position they wanted. They didn't want to risk a turnover. As you see the final seconds running off the clock here in the first half. It's not been a high-scoring affair. It's been a little bit of a sloppy affair. But it's two teams that are always competing. It's been competitive at least.
It's been competitive. It's a game I expected, low scoring. The first drive was executed by Unionville.
Right. So we'll be back with second half action at Unionville High School. Again, your score at the end of the first half, the Unionville Indians 7, the Rustin Golden Knights nothing.
Now till Monday, #1 Jeff D'Ambrosio destination Downingtown during the Jeep Celebration event and Ram Power Days. Get new Jeeps for as low as $99 a month. New Rams as low as $139 per month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Our goal is 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. If you want more for less, you gotta see Jeff. Click GoJeffAuto.com for more savings, more selection, more for your trade. It's so easy at Jeff's.
You'll love our deals, I guarantee.
#1 Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group destination Downingtown.
Hey, Mike, how are you doing?
Oh, good, man. How are you?
What are you doing here?
Just getting some gas, man.
Hey, listen, I'm glad I ran into you. I missed that Coatesville game the other day.
How'd you miss it? 3CTVLive.com is live streaming Chessmont games every Friday night.
Are you serious? I could have watched this live streaming on the computer or on my iPhone?
You could have watched it Friday Night Live or the following Monday after a game. They're archiving the games. You can watch it then. Watch it as many times as you want to.
Wow. You know what? I'm never going to miss another one of these Chessmont games. I'm going to go to 3CTVLive.com and I'm going to watch these games.
All right, man. I'm glad I could help you out.
Thanks, Mike.
Don't thank me, thank 3ctvlive.com, because 3ctvlive.com
They'll take you there.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3ctvlive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3ctvlive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3ctvlive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
Chester County's most trusted insurance agency. Whether it's for your automobile or your home, a life insurance policy, or coverage for your business. Since 1975, Miller's Insurance Agency has been protecting homes, property, people, and businesses throughout Chester County. Miller's guides you every step of the way, providing the best options, getting you the right policy that works best for you. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Insurance Agency. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
It's game time, Alan.
But there's a flag on the play.
What do we do?
Well, hey, you didn't advertise with 3ctvlive.com. How do you do that, Mike?
Log on to 3ctvlive.com or call the number on the screen.
So you don't
fumble away an opportunity to advertise this great Chessmont game.
3ctvlive.com will take your business there.
And we'll take you there.
Hi, I'm Alan Foster, and this is
Amber Little, and we are
3ctvlive.com. Listen, we're coming to you today asking for your help. In order to produce the programs that we're looking to do, we're going to need your help. We're going to do this through donations and through sponsorship.
Absolutely, Alan. And you can actually go right to our website, 3ctvlive.com, and click on the Donate Now button at the top right-hand corner.
You hit Donate Now, it's going to come up with a window. You're going to fill out that information and send in your donations. Listen, Amber and I will come out and do a live commercial for you.
We will, Alan. And actually, I know there's a lot of businesses, small businesses in the Chester County community here that need the marketing and advertisement right on social media, and 3ctvlive.com can do that just for you.
But in order to keep this program alive, to bring you the school board meetings, to bring you the sports, this is how we're going to fund this operation. So Amber and I are here asking for your help.
That's right, Alan. And in fact, again, going to 3ctvlive.com and clicking on the right-hand button, the Donate Now button, will allow you to donate today.
All right, let me explain to you how to donate. It's a very simple process. You go to our website, 3ctvlive.com. On the right-hand side, you'll see a button. It will say Donate Now. You hit that button. What happens is it comes up, fill out the information, send it off to us. We want to appreciate everyone who has donated in the past, and we look forward to your donations in the future.
From all of us at 3ctvlive.com, would like to thank everyone that has donated to this cause to allow us to continue to stream to you the different community events that happen here in Chester County. The next time you would like to sponsor an event with 3ctvlive.com, please email us, alray@3ctvlive.com, and let us know what you would like to do for your next sponsorship.
Hoping to see you soon out there in the world, Chester County. We're coming.
3ctvlive.com. Please enjoy the next program.
Now till Monday, #1 Jeff D'Ambrosio destination Downingtown during the Jeep Celebration event and Ram Power Days. Get new Jeeps for as low as $99 a month. New Rams as low as $139 per month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Our goal is 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. If you want more for less, you gotta see Jeff. Click GoJeffAuto.com for more savings, more selection, more for your trade. It's so easy at Jeff's.
You'll love our deals, I guarantee.
#1 Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group, destination Downingtown.
Hey, Mike, how are you doing?
Oh, good, man. How are you?
What are you doing here?
Just getting some gas, man.
Hey, listen, I'm glad I ran into you. I missed that Coatesville game the other day.
How'd you miss it? 3CTVLive.com is live streaming Chessmont games every Friday night.
Are you serious? I could have watched this live streaming on the computer or on my iPhone?
You could have watched it Friday Night Live or the following Monday after a game. They're archiving the games. You can watch it then. Watch it as many times as you want to.
Wow. You know what? I'm never going to miss another one of these Chessmont games. I'm going to go to 3CTVLive.com and I'm going to watch these games.
All right, man. I'm glad I could help you out.
Thanks, Mike.
Don't thank me. Thank 3CTVLive.com because 3CTVLive.com
They'll take you there.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3CTVLive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3CTVLive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3CTVLive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
Chester County's most trusted insurance agency. Whether it's for your automobile or your home, a life insurance policy, or coverage for your business. Since 1975, Miller's Insurance Agency has been protecting homes, property, people, and businesses throughout Chester County. Miller's guides you every step of the way, providing the best options, getting you the right policy that works best for you. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Insurance Agency. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
It's game time, Alan.
But there's a flag on the play.
What do we do?
Well, hey, you didn't advertise with 3CTVLive.com. How do you do that, Mike?
Log on to 3CTVLive.com or call the number on the screen.
So you don't
fumble away an opportunity to advertise this great Chessmont game.
3CTVLive.com will take your business there.
And we'll take you there.
Hi, I'm Alan Foster, and this is
Amber Little, and we are
3CTVLive.com. Listen, we're coming to you today asking for your help. In order to produce the programs that we're looking to do, we're going to need your help. We're going to do this through donations and through sponsorship.
Absolutely, Alan. And you can actually go right to our website, 3CTVLive.com, and click on the Donate Now button at the top right-hand corner.
You hit Donate Now, it's going to come up with a window. You're going to fill out that information and send in your donations. Listen, Amber and I will come out and do a live commercial for you.
We will, Alan. And actually, I know there's a lot of businesses, small businesses in the Chester County community here that need the marketing and advertisement right on social media, and 3CTVLive.com can do that just for you.
But in order to keep this program alive, to bring you the school board meetings, to bring you the sports, this is how we're going to fund this operation. So Amber and I are here asking for your help.
That's right, Alan. And in fact,
Again, going to 3ctvlive.com and clicking on the right-hand button, the Donate Now button, will allow you to donate today.
All right, let me explain to you how to donate. It's a very simple process. You go to our website, 3ctvlive.com. On the right-hand side, you'll see a button. It will say Donate Now. You hit that button. What happens is it comes up, fill out the information, send it off to us. We want to appreciate everyone who has donated in the past, and we look forward to your donations in the future.
From all of us at 3ctvlive.com, would like to thank everyone that has donated to this cause to allow us to continue to stream to you the different community events that happen here in Chester County. The next time you would like to sponsor an event with 3ctvlive.com, please email us, alray@3ctvlive.com, and let us know what you would like to do for your next sponsorship.
Hoping to see you soon out there in the world, Chester County. We're coming.
3ctvlive.com. Please enjoy the next program.
Now till Monday, #1 Jeff D'Ambrosio destination Downingtown during the Jeep Celebration event and Ram Power Days. Get new Jeeps for as low as $99 a month. New Rams as low as $139 per month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Our goal is 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. If you want more for less, you gotta see Jeff. Click GoJeffAuto.com for more savings, more selection, more for your trade. It's so easy at Jeff's.
You'll love our deals, I guarantee it.
#1 Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group destination Downingtown.
Hey, Mike, how are you doing?
Oh, good, man. How are you?
What are you doing here?
Just getting some gas, man.
Hey, listen, I'm glad I ran into you. I missed that Coatesville game the other day.
How'd you miss it? 3ctvlive.com is live streaming Chessmont games every Friday night.
Are you serious? I could have watched this live streaming on the computer or on my iPhone?
You could have watched it Friday Night Live or the following Monday after a game. They're archiving the games. You can watch it then. Watch it as many times as you want to.
Wow. You know what? I'm never going to miss another one of these Chessmont games. I'm going to go to 3ctvlive.com and I'm going to watch these games.
All right, man. I'm glad I could help you out.
Thanks, Mike.
Don't thank me. Thank 3ctvlive.com because 3ctvlive.com
They'll take you there.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3ctvlive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3ctvlive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3ctvlive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
Chester County's most trusted insurance agency. Whether it's for your automobile or your home, a life insurance policy, or coverage for your business. Since 1975, Miller's Insurance Agency has been protecting homes, property, people, and businesses throughout Chester County. Miller's guides you every step of the way, providing the best options, getting you the right policy that works best for you. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Insurance Agency. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
It's game time, Alan.
But there's a flag on the play.
What do we do?
Well, hey, you didn't advertise with 3ctvlive.com. How do you do that, Mike?
Log on to 3ctvlive.com or call the number on the screen.
So you don't
fumble away an opportunity to advertise this great Chestnut game.
3ctvlive.com will take your business there.
And we'll take you there.
Hi, I'm Alan Foster, and this is
Amber Little, and we are
3ctvlive.com. Listen, we're coming to you today asking for your help. In order to produce the programs that we're looking to do, we're going to need your help. We're going to do this through donations and through sponsorship.
Absolutely, Alan. And you can actually go right to our website, 3ctvlive.com, and click on the Donate Now button at the top right-hand corner.
You hit Donate Now, it's going to come up with a window. You're going to fill out that information and send in your donations. Listen, Amber and I will come out and do a live commercial for you.
We will, Alan. And actually, I know there's a lot of businesses, small businesses in the Chester County community here that need the marketing and advertisement right on social media, and 3ctvlive.com can do that just for you.
But in order to keep this program alive, to bring you the school board meetings, to bring you the sports, this is how we're going to fund this operation. So Amber and I are here asking for your help.
That's right, Alan. And in fact, again, going to 3ctvlive.com and clicking on the right-hand button, the Donate Now button, will allow you to donate today.
All right, let me explain to you how to donate. It's a very simple process. You go to our website, 3ctvlive.com. On the right-hand side, you'll see a button. It will say Donate Now. You hit that button. What happens is it comes up, fill out the information, send it off to us. We want to appreciate everyone who has donated in the past, and we look forward to your donations in the future.
From all of us at 3ctvlive.com, would like to thank everyone that has donated to this cause to allow us to continue to stream to you the different community events that happen here in Chester County. The next time you would like to sponsor an event with 3ctvlive.com, please email us, alray@3ctvlive.com, and let us know what you would like to do for your next sponsorship.
Hoping to see you soon out there in the world, Chester County. We're coming.
3ctvlive.com. Please enjoy the next program.
Monday, #1 Jeff D'Ambrosio destination Downingtown during the Jeep Celebration event and Ram Power Days. Get new Jeeps for as low as $99 a month. New Rams as low as $139 per month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Our goal is 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. If you want more for less, you gotta see Jeff. Click GoJeffAuto.com for more savings, more selection, more for your trade. It's so easy at Jeff's.
You'll love our deals, I guarantee.
#1 Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group destination Downingtown.
Hey, Mike, how are you doing?
Oh, good, man. How are you?
What are you doing here?
Just getting some gas, man.
Hey, listen, I'm glad I ran into you. I missed that Coatesville game the other day.
How'd you miss it? 3CTVLive.com is live streaming Chessmont games every Friday night.
Are you serious? I could have watched this live streaming on the computer or on my iPhone?
You could have watched it Friday Night Live or the following Monday after a game. They're archiving the games. You can watch it then. Watch it as many times as you want to.
Wow. You know what? I'm never going to miss another one of these Chessmont games. I'm going to go to 3CTVLive.com and I'm going to watch these games.
All right, man. I'm glad I could help you out.
Thanks, Mike.
Don't thank me. Thank 3CTVLive.com because 3CTVLive.com
They'll take you there.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3CTVLive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3CTVLive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3CTVLive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
Looking to back at Unionville High School as the Unionville Indians lead the Rustin Golden Knights by a score of 7-0. And Carl, that first half has pretty much exemplified what has been the problem for Rustin this year. They've been able to put a couple good plays together, and then they make a mistake. It was turnovers, it was penalties. They just couldn't put the ball in the end zone. And Unionville, I mean, really, they had one really good drive. It was the Jack Adams show, as we'll have you do our score recap, which is just one score. But really, the Rustin defense did a great job.
Yeah, it's a game of two halves. It's a game of two halves, Mikey, and I think Rustin is still in this game, and see if they can get it straightened out in the second half. So I hope to be an exciting second half and see if they can get on the board.
Just to update you on some other scores, it's Downingtown East leading Avongrove 35-0. Coatesville leading Henderson, the undefeated Henderson, 21-0. Shanahan and Westchester East tied at 14. Westchester East doesn't even have an offensive touchdown in that game. And Great Valley, the favorites right now to win the Chessmont American Division, leading Atorero 26-0. Atorero without even a first down. Rustin, the nice return. Bit of a hard hit there. They're going to start with the ball on their own 30. And Carl, it's only one score, but if you could recap the first half scoring for us.
Yes, it was the opening drive led by Jack Adams, who ran it in from 1 yard out. It was a 68-yard drive, 4th and 1, and he had most of the yardage on that drive.
We didn't think they got in on, we thought they got on the third down, didn't think they did on fourth. It was a drive against 12-minute quarters in high school football. That was over a 6-minute long drive.
Yes.
It's Brendan Frazier with the carry. He's going to lose a yard. Both defenses have been strong. If you're a fan of offensive football, this might not be the game for you, but a lot of it's been because it's been strong defensive plays, a lot of bend, not break defense. Eagles fans remember Jim Johnson defenses where sometimes they'd give up yards, but as soon as the other team got in the red zone, they just, clamped down, didn't let them do anything. Grant drops back the pass. Pass is complete. Nice job there fighting for extra yards over on the far side of the field. Yeah, pass was complete to...
There's Brandon Frazier.
I mean, I have to think that he's got to be the guy that brings them, keeps them in this game offensively. 3rd and 1. It's going to be a Golden Knight first down.
Frazier on the carry for a Rustin first down.
With Pringle out, you got to find somebody else to step up. It's next man up. Frazier's the next man up.
They've got to mix it up a little bit. I think that little pass out helped get the first down. They got to do that more often.
We've seen Moses, Benoit, and Sweeney get carries, but Frazier's been the most consistent. Problem is, if you keep giving the guy the same plays over and over again, the defense is going to wise up to it. Like you said, change it up a little bit. I want to go ahead and say that we're going to see Zubalaga play quarterback in the second half because we see him on the sideline right now with Jack Adams. They're working on handoffs. I have to check to see what happened to Gorgon. But definitely going to be Adams. I mean, Zubalaga handed the ball off to Adams in the second half. Pass is incomplete. That pass was intended for Hurley. 3rd and 10 for Rustin. Third and 10, 9:52 to go here in the third quarter.
I hate to ask those guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Zubalaga is the 3rd string quarterback.
Dropping back the passes, Durant. Pass is almost intercepted, then still almost caught. Nice coverage on the far side of the field. And Carl, you have an update for us on the quarterback situation.
Yes, Gorgon apparently is injured and will not be playing in this second half, and Zubalaga will be the quarterback.
Even though he is the 3rd string quarterback.
Yes.
Nice job by the Unionville defense. They get the stop. Oh, wow, and I don't know if it was I think it was a designed fake. And they are able to get the stop. Cole Gallagher had the ball, started running with it. At that point, even if it was an intended fake, it clearly wasn't going to work. I would have just kicked it there.
Yes.
If that was called for, hey, a trick play to get your team fired up, but if it might have just been good pressure, I don't know, but did not work. You could have tried to pin Unionville deep. Now Unionville, already with a 7-0 lead, gets the ball 1st and 10 in Rustin territory. I mean, Coach Sinclair's, at this point, if that was a fake, he's literally trying anything. Handoff goes just for 1 yard.
Of course, with Zubalaga in there, they could run some kind of read options. He certainly can run the ball, and
I guess at this point it's not the Wildcat anymore since he is actually the quarterback. He's
right.
the 3rd string quarterback.
Correct. We had a little bit of Wildcat with him in the first half.
So Zubalaga under center, I formation. Handoff goes to Adams. With Rustin's inability to move it down the field and then punch it into the end zone, and with Unionville down to their 3rd string quarterback, I know it's early in the first half, but there's a possibility we could see a 7-0 final maybe.
Yeah, definitely points are precious in this game.
Unless there's a turnover that, there's a score off of that, where Unionville did have an interception return for a touchdown last week. Zubalaga in the shotgun. So he's taking it himself. He's got the first down and then some. He's still going. He's inside the 20, inside the 15, and down to the 11-yard line. Great run up the middle. If you get down to the 3rd string quarterback in high school, a lot of times you're just looking at a good athlete. And we saw some athleticism there.
Absolutely. It's what I said about the advantage of having him in at quarterback is he can make a play like that.
He caught a 36-yard touchdown last week. I formation. Takes a little pressure off of Adams, who gets the carry there. He's just trying to bounce off players. At some point, you have to think this Rustin defense is going to start wearing down.
Yeah, they've been able to hold the middle of the line pretty well. And that's kept them in the game. Their defensive line has kept them in the game. Because Adams, after his first quarter, drive, he has not been as effective, but mostly a lot of 1 or 2 yard runs.
But if Unionville can come out here and score with the backup quarterback in, that'll be a huge confidence booster for the offense. As there's a timeout called by Unionville. Folks, I want to take this opportunity to tell you about Barnabas of Westchester. That's right, Barnabas is a group that exists to help people that are involved in some sort of career transition. Whether you're unemployed, underemployed, return to the workplace after a long absence, or maybe just thinking about switching careers, they're here to help you. Barnabas Westchester meets in the community room of Providence Church, located at 430 Hannah Avenue in Westchester, every Monday from 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. All are welcome to attend. For more information, go to barnabaswc.org or email info@barnabas.org. Folks, want to remind you, you can go to 3ctvlive.com and donate to these to the events that are put on by 3CTV Live, including the Chestmont Game of the Week. If you go on to 3ctvlive.com, you'll see in the top corner there's a Donate Now button. Also for businesses looking to advertise on the Chestmont Game of the Week or with 3ctvlive.com, you can call 610-306-9492. Also, for fans, be sure to follow us on Facebook on 3CTV Live, or like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram under 3CTV Live, and follow us on Twitter at ChestmontFB. I formation. Zubalaga's going to throw. He's got a man wide open in the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown. What a well-designed play by Unionville. That pass was complete to Aiden Boyle, the captain, junior wide receiver. Great play call.
Great play call. Wide open, good rollout, and Zubalaga made a very nice pass.
Nice job just rolling out. Great route by the wide receiver when he's wide open. And sometimes when you're that wide open, the quarterback maybe doesn't put as much on the throw or puts too much on it. But fantastic play by the Indians as that extra point is up. And it is good. 14-0 Unionville with the lead. They score after the special teams error, miscalculation, whatever you want to call it, by Rustin. 14-0 Unionville with the lead. Folks, want to tell you about our friends at Beaver Creek Tavern. That's right, the best burgers in Chester County can be found at Beaver Creek Tavern. They got that delicious bison burger that you know I love so much, but they also got gluten-free items, vegan items available for you. Classic American fare, that's the type of menu they got there. They got live bands on Saturday nights. They're located at 1350 Bondsville Road in Downingtown. Go see our friend Stu. Will take great care of you. They got great service there. It's an update. Coatesville leading Westchester Henderson 28-0. Henderson came into that game 3-0. Nice strong kick. And I'm surprised that was allowed to occur. It's a nice return. The ball comes out. I believe Rustin fell on it. But I thought that the Rustin returner, I thought his foot stepped in the end zone, which means it should have been a touchback. I believe even if your foot touches the line, I don't believe that was a legal return. That should have been a touchback. But either way, it's Rustin football, ball on the 31. And Carl, you know, college can open doors to the life that you've been dreaming about. But how do you get there? Well, College 101.us has tools to help you out, whether it's finding the school that's right for you, finding out how to apply to a school, or getting assistance with financial aid. They can help. Carry by Benoit. Takes it to the outside. Decent gain on first down. They need to try and put some points on the board if they want to stay in this ball game. So we have an officials timeout as there's an injured player. That's right, college101.us. They have stories on there from current and former students telling you how to maximize your college experience. So visit them at www.college101.us. Of course, we both went to school actually for journalism. I went for broadcast news. I went for West Virginia. You attended Temple. So not everybody knows what they want to do before they go to college. Not everybody knows what college they want to go to. So it's great to have websites like college101.us to help you out. While the injured player is still getting attended to, if you're having maybe you tweak your back a little bit, or just trying to get yourself nice and stretched out, got some aching bones, go visit Dr. Mario Espada. That's right, Dr. Espada has been recognized nationally for his work as a chiropractor. He's just located right in Downingtown. That's right, 305 East Lancaster Avenue in Downingtown. You can call him at 610-269-7662 or visit at www.downtownchiro.com. Office hours are by appointment. Been telling you about Dr. Espada for years. There's a reason why people keep going to him. It's because he's the best. I want to say that was... Is that Benoit?
It's Benoit, and he had to be carried off the field, so it's unlikely his return.
So that means Frazier, who's already taken the bulk of the carries, might have to step up a little bit more. Sweeney maybe, Moses. Whoever's touching the ball for Rustin, they need to get something going. Toss play. Great job by the defense, but nice stiff arm by Frazier. I believe I saw a flag get thrown.
Come on, Chris, you gotta make the tackle. Come on.
Yeah, it was definitely in the area for a face mask. As the refs talk it over. 6:23 to go here in the third quarter. We're at Unionville High School. It's the Chessmont Game of the Week on chessmontfootball.com. And it is a face mask that's on the offense, on the stiff arm. Wow. I thought I saw that there, and when I saw the flag come out, that was pretty much all I saw there. As he was sticking his hand out, he grabbed on and kind of turned the helmet a little bit.
Yeah, I did not see that, but that's obviously was the call.
We've talked about, my love as of a Chicago Bears fan, of probably the best to ever do stiff arms would be Walter Payton. For those of you, when you're not watching the 3C TV Live Chessmont Game of the Week or visiting Beaver Creek Tavern, seeing their live entertainment on Saturday nights, do yourself a favor and just YouTube Walter Payton highlights and just watch the stiff arms that guy had. He would do it with his forearm, he would do it with his hand, but he would just back the tackler up. What we just saw there, you can see what the problem is. If you just stick your hand out, that was a decent gain. Now he backs his team up. As there's a little bit of confusion as to what down it should be, but we believe it should be first.
It's first down, yeah.
That pass is thrown up. It's complete to a wide open Pat Register. That ball kind of floated for a little bit. It allowed the defense time to get there. Yeah. That ball gets in there a little bit quicker. He might still be running.
That's the type of plays they need to get back in the game. They're not going to do it on the ground.
They have the penalty that backs them up, but they make up for the penalty right there. Nice job. They're in Indian territory. And up goes to Frazier. That little counter play. It's probably more of a trap play, but They're in the same family.
Yeah.
Who's going to step up and make a play for Rustin? Well, it's not going to be registered on that play as the Indian defense gobbled him up as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage. Coach Clark has to just be beyond pleased with the great performance his defense put out there tonight. They've been able to force turnovers again. They've been able to not really allow too big of pass plays. I know they're not going up against Pringle, but Fraser is a very talented back. 3rd and 7, ball on the 46. Durant drops back the pass. Pass is complete, well short of the first down. I don't know if they were just trying to get the ball in the hands of the receiver and maybe hope he can make a play, but nothing doing there.
Question is do they go for it here? I know it's still early.
They're sending in the punt team. Gonna guess this isn't gonna be a fake.
No.
As they picked up 1 on that pass play. If you have a really, really good athlete or a nice punt there, if you have a bubble screen maybe, you could probably pick up the yards there, but it was a pass that took a while to get there. Nice job by the coverage of Rustin. It's going to be Unionville football, ball on their own 19. We'll be right back after this word from 3ctvlive.com.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3ctvlive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chestnut League for 3ctvlive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3ctvlive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chestnut League.
We saw, if you did not see, we saw live on first down. It was a run for no gain. Actually, called a gain of 2. We saw one ref standing at a different location for the spot, but gain of 2. The way it was going, that first drive and a half, really, we thought it was just going to be Adams running all over this Rustin defense, but the defense has done a great job for the Golden Knights. Zubalaga was able to lead the Indians on to score that last drive. Took the ball himself there.
I think the Unionville right now is going to play pretty conservative, I believe, and run the ball.
Yeah, they have no reason to try and do a big play. They can try and run some clock. Their defense has come up with stops every team. Again, as we updated, it's Coatesville leading 28-0 over Henderson. Great Valley just demolishing Octorara by 41 right now. Unionville calls the timeout. We're going to take this timeout to hear from our friends at Miller's Insurance.
Chester County's most trusted insurance agency. Whether it's for your automobile or your home, a life insurance policy, or coverage for your business. Since 1975, Miller's Insurance Agency has been protecting homes, property, people, and businesses throughout Chester County. Miller's guides you every step of the way, providing the best options, getting you the right policy that works best for you. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Insurance Agency. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
Folks, I want to tell you about our friends at Chester County Transmission. That's right, Chester County Transmission is Chester County's auto repair pros for all your auto needs. They're family owned. Chester County Transmission pledges to all their customers that they will repair your transmission using the most cost-effective repair methods available. It's not hard to see why they've been trusted since 1980. They're located at 2343 East Lincoln Highway in Coatesville and can be reached at 610-384-2879, or you can go to chestercountytransmissions.com and get a repair quote 24/7. That's right, Chester County Transmission for all your auto repair needs. Handoff goes up the middle to Chris D'Amico. He really, at some point, since Adams has not been doing as well. Another injury. This is looking like the first game for Rustin all over again. But you don't want to keep giving Adams the ball, A, if he's not being successful, and B, just wearing down a young running back's body. I mean, anymore in the NFL, they're talking about not trying to give running backs too many carries. So it's a long season. If Unionville gets out of this with the win, they'll be 2-2. This was, as you said, their first conference game. So we also want to try and save Adams for a little bit later in the year.
Right. Last week they did use multiple running backs, and Adams only had 19 carries, so he's probably around there now. So
yeah, that first drive it felt like he had 8 or 9 carries.
Right.
Where they scored. Second drive he had a couple carries as well, but then the Rustin defense has stepped up. They got put in a bad spot here in the second half by their special teams, where the Indians had a short field, which led to an Indian touchdown. The injured player for Rustin is
Malik Durnell.
Durnell, the senior offensive and defensive lineman. It's just not seeming like it's Rustin's season right now. I know it's early in the season, but to be 0-3, to have a game like this against your rival, the team you're always competing for the division title with, and every time you march down the field, there's just one issue or another. There's a missed field goal, there's 2 turnovers. Just not going their way this evening. As we see the injured player walking off the field. And with Unionville, their offense, like we said, they're just going to try and march the ball. They're just going to try and keep running the ball. If you're Rustin, losing one of your starters, your defense has been on the field all night, that just does not bode well for their chances. But it's just a 2-score game. There's still plenty of time left. Frazier is a weapon that can try and keep them back in this game. They're about to get the ball back here. Decent return there by Colin Hurley. As we have an update, looks like Downingtown West might finally get their first win of the season as they have a nice lead over Kennett. I believe we heard it's 35-6. 38-6, excuse me. What does Rustin do here to try and finally get it in the end zone? Do they try and pass? I mean, they've not really been that successful. Only one really big passing play, but the running plays, it seems like Unionville knows what to expect now as we see a flag before the play. And back him up. Pre-snap penalty yet again on Rustin. Rustin won this division in 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2013, and 2014. If they lose this game, they'll fall to 0-4. As we said, 0-3 that's the only time they've ever been in their school's history. Coach Sinclair is gonna, use every game as a coaching opportunity. This season is not going to be considered, lost if they lose this game, because they can still win out, maybe get a playoff spot with all the category changes with there now being 6A as a designation for schools in Pennsylvania. That ball gets them past the original line of scrimmage, gain of 6 on that play. 2nd and 9, ball on their own 43. been kind of astonishing. Their average starting field position has to be, much better than they've had all season.
Yeah.
But they have 0 points. Grant drops back the pass. That pass is deflected off the hands of Chris D'Amico. Nice job there by D'Amico, one of the captains.
Good breakup on that play. Durant finally threw a spiral there, and that could have been dangerous.
Yeah, I like the play call.
Yeah.
The execution. And I like that Zubalaga is working on his passing right now on the sideline. Hey, who knows if he has to start next week's game. Durant's pass incomplete as it was thrown behind the receiver. A very frustrated Hurley.
I think he had a chance to at least get his hands on the ball there and went right through him.
It's a very frustrated team, the Gordon Knights. You're a program that is frequently competing for the division, for the playoffs. And just nothing seems to be going right. Good return by Unionville. Looked like it was going to be no return, but instead, Adams able to take it up to the 29. To go more positive, though, for Rustin, there's still a minute 14 left in the third quarter. The entire fourth quarter, you're down 14 points. It's even though the offense is struggling, it's not completely insurmountable. They've shown they can get good returns. If the defense can get a stop, maybe get a nice punt return, maybe finally get that punt block they've been trying for.
How about a turnover? They haven't had any.
I mean, it is the third string quarterback in. And up goes up the middle.
He got four.
Excuse me, that's Graham. So we've seen Graham and getting a lot more carries than he was in the first. Just one number off from Adams. Second down and 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Great job by the defense. Steven Spack, as one of the benefits we have of being in the press box is we can hear some of the coordinators, and heard them just saying, where did he come from? He's coming from the backside. Nice job. A lot of players there able to stop Graham. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. They talk to the ref, they say, hey, you know what, we don't need to do another play here. We're going to let this go to the fourth quarter, as it is the Unionville Indians 14, the Rustin Golden Knights nothing. It's the 3C TV Live Chessmont Game of the Week on ChessmontFootball.com. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action after this word from 3CTVLive.com.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3CTVLive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3CTVLive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3CTVLive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
Just a reminder, you can like us on Facebook under 3C TV Live. Follow us on Instagram under 3C TV Live. Of course, as you can see on the screen, follow us on Twitter, Chessmont FB. At Chessmont FB. We got other score updates for you on there. Tell your friends they're not watching the game right now, and let them know they can go to ChessmontFootball.com. heard from many former players that say, when they go to college, they've gone on to 3C TV Live and now Chestnut football because they still want to see their team in action. Remember when we had the Wayne Valley broadcast? A lot of people in Wayne Valley, New Jersey were watching the game. Zubalaga takes it himself. He's still running. He's got a first down, still going into Golden Knight territory. Great run by Zubalaga. Glad we figured out how to say his name before the game because we were saying a lot more than we were expecting to tonight.
Yes, and you can now put him up there with Adams as the 2 stars of the game for the Unionville Indians tonight. He's been outstanding, done a great job coming in for Gorgon.
Yeah, how often do you see a team lose its starting quarterback, and the offense actually seems to be running a little bit more efficiently now? So a little bit. It's not like Gorgon was a pocket passer. Handoff up the middle, and now I think we might be seeing the Rustin defense wearing down. They're missing one of their starters. They've been on the field way too much tonight. It's not even Adams, it's Dante Graham getting the carries now.
Yeah, they know they're going to run the ball because Zubalaga's not going to throw it, so they still can't seem to stop him on this drive so far.
Gain of 8 on that play. Zubalaga has shown if he needs to throw, it's not the perfect arm, but he can make a throw when called upon. But why would you throw right now? You're up by 14. You're in the 4th quarter. You're at home. Just keep getting first downs. Keep eating clock. There's going to be another first down for the Indians. Dante Graham. If they run a pass play, I'd be shocked if it was anything but a play action pass. Are they calling for a measurement? There, they finally called for the change to be called in. I don't know why the delay, and they're finally coming out. Okay. I want to take this opportunity to tell you about Beaver Creek Tavern. That's right, best burgers in Chester County. They have a full menu available. It's classic American fare. Delicious burgers, including that bison burger, like mine with some American cheese. But they also have gluten-free and vegan options available. Live bands on Saturday nights are located at 1350 Bondsville Road. As it is a Unionville burst down. That's what we expected, but the rest wanted to make absolutely sure. Took a little bit longer to get the chain gang members out there, but the drive continues for Unionville. Folks, Barnabas Westchester is a group that exists to help people that are involved in some sort of career transition, whether you're unemployed, underemployed, returning to the workplace after a long absence, or maybe just thinking about switching careers. They're here to help you. Barnabas Westchester meets in the community room of Providence Church, located at 430 Hannam Avenue in Westchester, meeting every Monday from 6:30 to 7:30. All are welcome to attend. For more information, go to barnabaswc.org. Graham with the carry, and one negative for Graham that I've seen is sometimes he goes, if he doesn't like the play that's called, if he doesn't see a big enough hole, he kind of just does a little hop juke, takes it to the outside. It's not really worked for him whenever he's done that. Whenever he's just lowered his shoulder and tried to run hard, he's gotten a good gain.
Right.
Running back that sometimes did that, the former Philadelphia Eagle, LaShawn McCoy, he would usually like to try and get the big play, not just a couple yards, but just sometimes a gain of 2 or 3 is productive. Zubalaga with the carry as he's pushed out of bounds. I am impressed by the Rustin defense tonight. They've been put in a tough spot where their offense has not helped them, where the special teams has not helped them, and another Rustin player is down. I didn't think we were going to see as many players go down as we did in the first game, but it's unfortunately adding literally insult to injury.
Fortunately, these are more serious injuries tonight than they were in the first game.
Yeah, the first game was just a lot of cramping.
Scores of the game early in the fourth quarter. Bishop Shanahan 14, Westchester East.
If you're a student looking to go to college and you need a little help finding what's the right school for you, finding out how to apply to that school, or maybe trying to get some assistance with financial aid, go to www.college101.us. They got college tips on there. They got stories from former students, from current students, trying to tell you how to maximize your college experience. It says how to go and what to know. That's right, college101.us. Take the opportunity to visit them when you're not watching great programming on 3ctvlive.com or chessmontfootball.com.
Final score, Downingtown East 35, Abbott
And it is final. Downingtown East has defeated Abbott Grove 35-0. Abbott Grove started 2-0, then they fell to the Unionville Indians last week. It was kind of a surprise that Abbott Grove was 2-0. That's a program that has struggled in recent years. In the last 2 weeks has been, unfortunately, a return to what they're more familiar with. Run up the middle. Don't be surprised if Avon Grove, though, continues to build as a program. They're a team that is trying really to expand the youth program out there, trying to kind of build the players up from a younger base. Fourth down and 6. Rustin's going to get the ball back. Still down just 2 scores. There's 8:30 to go in the fourth quarter. They have 3 timeouts left. Unionville's been the team calling the timeouts this half. That ball's going to bounce. And wow, what a punt. It's going to go out of bounds at the 7-yard line. You know I love to say you got to be sound in the kicking game. And it's been some pretty strong punts tonight by Unionville. If you're down 14 points, your offense has struggled all night, you don't want to start with the ball inside your own 10.
That's for sure.
What adjustments has their offense made? Well, if you need some adjustments, maybe you've got some body pain, you have an old aching injury that's starting to act up, visit Dr. Mario A. Spotto, located at 305 East Lancaster Avenue in Downingtown. We'll continue to tell you a little bit more about Dr. Spotto after this play. Run up the middle, gain of 1 on the play. Will Frazier be able to bust a big one to get them back in the game? Can Sweeney maybe make a play? So yeah, just to finish up on Dr. Spotto, is located at 305 East Lancaster Avenue in Downingtown. You can reach him at 610-269-7662 or go to www.downingtownchiro.com. Office hours are by appointment. Again, Dr. Spotto has been recognized nationally for his work as a chiropractor. So go see Dr. Spotto. Pass is incomplete. We keep saying that there is a lot of time left, but just the way the offense has struggled tonight. They had a couple decent drives. They had some decent field position, but they were unable to put it in the end zone. A missed field goal, 2 turnovers down on the far side of the, down in positive territory. Durant drops back the pass. Diving to try and catch that ball was Colin Hurley. Not a bad throw, but the coverage was still there. Just as quickly as they got the ball, they got to give it right back.
Tell JC get up a little bit, Colin.
Rustin is looking like they're going to fall to 0-4. Unionville going up to 2-2. It's a Short punt, but it takes a Golden Knight bounce. But Unionville's still going to start with the ball on the Rustin side of the field. With 7:20 to go in the fourth quarter, it's Unionville 14, Rustin nothing. It's the 3C TV Live Chessmont Game of the Week on chessmontfootball.com. We'll be right back after this word from the D'Ambrosio Auto Group.
Now till Monday, #1 Jeff D'Ambrosio destination Downingtown during the Jeep Celebration event and Ram Power Days. Get new Jeeps for as low as $99 a month. New Rams as low as $139 per month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Our goal is 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. If you want more for less, you gotta see Jeff. Click GoJeffAuto.com for more savings, more selection, more for your trade. It's so easy at Jeff's.
You'll love our deals, I guarantee.
#1 Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group destination Downingtown.
Coatesville leading Henderson 41-7. Got to get an update on the Westchester East score you, but thus far it's not looking like a good night for the Westchester teams, as it is 2nd and 8 for Unionville here, already in Golden Knight territory just to start the drive. They lead 14-0. They've been playing with their third-string quarterback for the entire half. At this point, it's almost just kind of a pride aspect for the Golden Knight defense. If they can come out of here only with the 14-0 loss, or only giving up 14 points, they have to feel pretty proud of themselves because they've been on the field a lot. They've been put in some bad field position areas. So if they can keep the score at only giving up 14, they have to be pretty proud. Downingtown West leading Kennett 38-6, so they're looking like they're going to get their first win of the season. Zubalaga takes it to the outside. He stays in balance, and that's what the important thing is, keep that clock going. As it's 4th and 8. Golden Knights will get the ball back, but they trail by 2 scores and have been unable to find the end zone all evening. Maybe they get a good return here, bring it back to the house, make it a 7-point game.
They're going to need something like that. Need some big play here.
As Unionville smartly just running as much time off the clock as they can. Good high punt. This is a great job punting tonight by Unionville's punter, Matthew Manwaring. He's had high punts, he's had deep punts all around. Great job by him. And we've been talking about how the Rustin defense should be proud. How about this Unionville defense? Pitching possibly their 2nd straight shutout after giving up as many points as they did, giving up 33 points in the Week 1 loss, 22 points in the Week 2 loss. They're having a great night defensively. And it's different quarterback in, that's Joe Doherty, and he gets sacked. Nice job by the defense yet again. Run goes up the middle, but still, the Unionville defense is there. As we have an injured player on the field for Unionville. We'll be right back after this word from Miller's Insurance.
Next center. Wow.
She's the most important thing in our lives.
Are we doing enough to provide for her?
Protect your family for today and a lifetime of tomorrows. Life insurance from Miller's Insurance Agency, serving our Chester County community since 1975, and a partner with Area Insurance, above all in service. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Life Insurance. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
And we're back here at Unionville High School as the Indians defense continues just to play strong. Carl would, usually we like to talk about a player of the game, but I almost want to say players of the game is the entire Unionville defense.
Absolutely. They've been stout throughout the game, and really Rustin hasn't got much done. They had a lot of good field position early and weren't able to score.
Pass is complete to Frazier.
Here's a good play.
And it's going to be enough for a first down. Where was that screen pass all game? We were saying try and get him a screen pass.
Yeah. Their effective plays have been far and few between tonight, unfortunately, and haven't been able to put anything together. They make one good play and then can't put it together.
Another pass to Frazier. Pass was thrown a little high as the cornerback actually slipped there. That ball gets to him a little quicker. Frazier's going to go on for a big gain. They're going to tackle him inbounds. Going to have to see with a spot. I want to say he's just short of the first down. The ref on the near side of the field is pointing, move the chains, it's a first down. The ref on the far side of the field, who's right next to the chain gang, wasn't telling them to move, but they're going to move the chains. I don't really... The ref is pointing first down. The ref on the far side of the field, on the near side of the field, to us is pointing first down, but the ref who's right there wasn't telling them to move. I didn't think that was enough for a first down. I think they were almost a half a yard short. I don't really know what to say about that. Already drops back the pass. Pass complete for another first down. This time able to get out of bounds was Hurley.
Look a little bit too late here. It's Doherty, and they seem to get the passing game going here for the first time tonight.
2:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Rustin trying to avoid the shutout. Ball's thrown up incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. It's in the area for pass interference, maybe.
It is pass interference.
So Rustin trying to stop Unionville from getting their second straight shutout.
And an automatic first down. Make it interesting here, people.
Shotgun formation. Doherty drops out the pass. There's pressure, and it's going to get to him. He tried to dive to get back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be a loss of 1. Timeout, Rustin. We're going to take this timeout to hear from 3CTVLive.com.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3ctvlive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3ctvlive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3ctvlive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
We're back at Unionville High School. Mikey Dunn joined by Carl Rudman. Carl, if Rustin is able to score here, obviously they're going to try and go for the onside kick. Do you think if they get this touchdown, going into the next game, will they have Doherty play quarterback, or
it's a possibility?
Say there's a reason why they had Durant in there all season.
Yeah, it's a possibility. I think he's showing some moxie here.
Oh. Pass is intercepted. Zubalaga still going. He takes that interception all the way back into Rustin territory. He's tackled at the 35. What a job by Zubalaga tonight.
Yeah, he throws a pretty good pass, a spiral. He certainly has a better passing motion than Durant, but that pass went right to Zubalaga. And of course, when you're down like that, you do have to gamble.
And at this point, a minute 47 left. They're not going to throw a pass. It's just going to be running play, running play, running play. Rustin calls their second timeout. I want to thank all our sponsors for the 3CTV Live Chessmont Game of the Week. The D'Ambrosio Auto Group, Miller's Insurance, Chester County Transmission, Barnabas of Westchester, Beaver Creek Tavern, College101.us, and Dr. Mario A. Spotto. If you want to advertise on the 3CTV Live Chessmont Game of the Week, you can call 610-306-9492. And if you're looking to donate to the broadcast or donate to events on 3ctvlive.com, go to 3ctvlive.com, go to the top right corner, click Donate Now. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter at ChessmontFB. Like us on Facebook, it's 3CTV Live, and follow us on Instagram under 3CTV Live. Just to run up the middle to keep eating up clock. That's going to do it for Rustin's timeouts. With a minute 32 left in the game, Unionville is going to go to 2-2. Rustin's going to fall to 0-4. Carl, what impressed you the most tonight about Unionville?
They just, this is their style. They like to run the football, and they like to play really good, tight defense. And 2 weeks in a row, it's worked for them, and I think it's going to carry them through the Chessmont League, and they still should be one of the favorites, I believe, especially if their defense continues to play as well as it has.
Third and 4. It's just Zubalaga taking the ball himself. It's basically like taking a knee, but you're trying to fight forward for whatever yards you can get. It's a little dangerous because you might lose the ball, but it's pretty much been going Unionville's way tonight.
They can actually don't have to punt. They can actually either take 5-yard penalty or they can run a play.
There's 1 minute actually left to go in the fourth quarter. they're going to do the classy move. They're going to take a knee. They're not going to try and gain any yards. They're going to give the ball back to Rustin. It'll be a turnover of downs. The clock will stop with 48.1 seconds to go. It's kind of more of like a sportsmanship move there. Coach Clark, Coach Sinclair, they know each other. You know, they've played each other these last couple of years, always competing for the division. So it's a little bit of a different situation for them in this game, but still, they know next year, the years going forward, these are going to continue to be hard-fought matches. Don't want to do anything to generate any bad blood. Doherty's pass is complete. Pass complete to Hurley.
Tried to get out of bounds there, but he wasn't able to.
And actually, they get the first down, though, so that stops the clock for the first down. So we're down to 35 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Pass is complete. It was almost intercepted. Kind of looked like the defensive back was looking down his head like, wait, the ball's not in my hands? He was starting to run with it. Another first down.
Got a little greedy there. Just need to just make the tackle there. There's no reason to have to gamble for an interception.
The receiver got out of bounds. So the clock stopped with 30.2 seconds to go. Already drops back the pass. Throws it up top. Great job by the coverage there. J.T. Howard.
That was one of the more exciting plays of the whole game there, as that pass was perfectly thrown, and if it wasn't for Howard, that could have been a touchdown.
Yeah, they've really been trying to get the ball to Hurley, and I thought he had a step on his man. It wasn't a bad throw.
No. Very good throw.
He did throw an interception, but Doherty's been very productive. He drops back the pass again. That time, it was way too high. He's lucky that was an incomplete pass. Also lucky he didn't get his wide receiver injured on that play. It's the type of play where a run across the middle can lead to a big hit. 3rd and 10 for Rustin. 19.4 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Fans, stay tuned after the game as our own Sierra Horsey is going to have an interview with victorious coach Pat Clark of Unionville. Doherty throws it up and it's intercepted for a second time tonight. Doherty is. This time he's intercepted by number 21, Zach Nance. He's still going. At this point, you just got to go down, which he does. With 2.1 seconds to go, I think he was trying to just run the clock down to 0, but he also didn't want to just have him fumble. Kind of fitting for this defense. They pitched a shutout. They had 2 fumble recoveries, now 2 interceptions. So there's going to be a block in the back on Unionville, but the offense only put up 14 points, but it's all they needed. The defense pitches a shutout, forces 4 turnovers. What a job by the Indian defense tonight. Unionville's going to go to 2-2. Rustin's going to fall to 0-4. But the leaders right now in the Chestmont American Division, Great Valley, they get a big win tonight over Octorara. And that's going to be your final play of the game. Unionville 14, Rustin nothing. For the first time this season on the 3CTV Live Chestmont Game of the Week, the home team is victorious. As we see both teams shake hands, it was a hard-fought game. Both defenses were impressive. Carl, if you want to give us our score rundown, there was only 2 scores.
Yes. We had two scores. The first one, of course, was the run by Jack Adams in the first quarter. 1 yard run on a really close play. We just got in. And then, of course, the pass from Zubalaga to Boyle for 11 yards for a touchdown as he rolled out and found Boyle wide open in the corner of the end zone.
Yeah.
So that was it. That was all they needed, and very good victory for Unionville.
Yeah, this is clearly not the type of Rustin team we're used to, but Unionville knew that Rustin was going to come out, fight hard. The offense, they weren't able to get in the end zone. They had some decent drives. They had some good field position on a lot of those drives. Defensively, Rustin put up a strong effort. Jack Adams really just had a drive and a half where he was successful. I was expecting it to be the Jack Adams show all night, but it turned into the Zubalaga show. If you have to pick one specific player as player of the game, I'd say Zubalaga, as he was able to come in and play quarterback and be successful. He was able to get the interception. But if you allow me to, I would say it's overall the Unionville defense is your player of the game. So again, coming up, Sierra Horsey's going to have an interview with Coach Pat Clark. Of course, the players always get talked to by their coach after the game, win or lose. And then we'll have the interview.
How are you doing? I'm doing great. That's great. Very good.
Carl, again, final thoughts?
It was a tight ball game. It was a close game. Unfortunately, Rustin couldn't get anything going tonight, and they'll go back to the drawing board and see if they can figure out what they want to do offensively to get them a win. Their defense certainly played well enough to win the game, and they were unfortunately not able to get it done tonight. Unionville a little too strong defensively, better offensively, and a good job by Unionville tonight.
Yeah, Unionville, this is the Unionville we're more used to seeing. Ground and pound, running game, strong defense. And we're about to send you down to Sierra Horsey with Coach Pat Clark. All right. Sierra, take it away.
That's it. So, but he's fine with that. He understood that, and he'll get his chance when his time is coming.
How's the academics going?
Good. He's
tough,
but he's good. I mean, like, you'll be happy to hear this. He has 100-point something count. So he's good there. His chem is hanging in. He's got some great.
The winning coach of the winning team, the Unionville Indians. Coach, although it was a slow game, you guys still came out on top 14-0. How do you feel about beating your rivals tonight?
Listen, Rustin is a great program. They've got a ton of tradition. They're tough every single year, we were fortunate to get a few breaks and play really good defense. And, hey, we're 1-0 in the league, and that's a great way to start.
So this is your second straight shutout for your defense. Talk about what your defense has been able to do.
Our kids take a lot of pride in their defense, and really, we're a very young team on offense. We've got 4 or 5 kids back on defense. I thought our linebackers were outstanding. They're all 2- and 3-year starters, and I thought in the secondary, Aiden Boyle did a great job with his checks and the coverage work. And I thought up front we fought real hard, and we made the run game tough. And if we could make Rustin pass, I think that's a good strategy to have. We're going to take them one game at a time. We got a great Downingtown East team next week. Those guys are just an outstanding football team. And then, the rest of the way it's league play, and our goal is to repeat as league champions. It's going to be tough. We're going to have to take it a week at a time, but that's our goal.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck next week.
Great. Appreciate it. Thank you.
And congratulations on tonight.
Thank you.
Yep. This is Sierra Horsey with 3C TV Live. Remember to follow us and like us on Facebook at 3C TV Live. We'll take you there.
All right, again for Carl Rudman, I'm Mikey Dunn. This has been the 3C TV Live Chessmont Game of the Week. Thanks for tuning in. This game will be archived, so if you missed any of it, tell your friends. They can go on and watch the game as well. Again, 3ctvlive.com. We'll take you there.
I think so.